Hello again, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. First for New York, Derrick is out there with Iman Shumpert. And in the middle, the 2012 Defensive Player of the Year, 7'1" rebounder, shot blocker, and leader Tyson Chandler. Then it's Anthony. And it's Stoudemire in at the four slot. And then for the Chicago Bulls, Heinrich is out there with Dwayne Wade. And down low, the two-time NCAA champion at Florida, the 6'11" tornado of energy and effort. It's the big man, Joakim Noah. Then it's Dang, and it's Boozer in at the four spot.
Guys, it was no secret that last season the Knicks were really a perimeter-oriented team. They had some solid inside players, but basically those inside guys were there to set screens and defend and rebound. It was up to Melo and the other perimeter guys to carry the offense.
Now here's Dang. Heinrich outside. He dishes it to Wade. Clock at 6. 8 feet away. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. Well, Clark, back to what you said last year about the Knicks. Last in points in the paint. Only about a third of their points inside. Very little around the basket, Steve. It became an issue at times.
Well, it was an interesting group, Kevin. So many shooters. But Carmelo really represented their only low post threat. Even Tyson Chandler, his baskets were mostly offensive putbacks. So it was almost small ball all season long, but it was very interesting to watch.
Kicks to Shumpert. No good with the triple. On defense, the Knicks. I'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Doris?
He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Now here's Dang. After the miss from Shumpert. Wade passes to Dang. Wade. Dishes it to Noah. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. The offensive rebound. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Well, the big thing with Noah, Kevin, is that he's a hustle player. He gets on the glass. He's a tremendous offensive rebounder, and his long arms allow him to block shots defensively, get out and cover pick and roll with those quick feet. So this is a player who does a lot of things well.
And that dedication also manifests itself on the court, Steve. I mean, Joe has said himself, hey, I don't have the most talent. So he's really embraced, I'm going to work harder mentality.
Gibson with the steal. Smith kicks to Wade. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
For a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. Searching for their first points of the game. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
Outside Rose. Anthony left side to stop the run. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bulls out front, leading by 8. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up.
Well, I tell you what, you consider all the injuries the Bulls had last year, and you look at the 34-18 mark against the Eastern Conference, and It's absolutely remarkable considering what they had to go through personnel-wise.
Rose kicks to Bargnani. Back to Rose. There's the dish to Bargnani. 5 to shoot. The 3. No what? So the Bulls will take it the other way. And back to the Bulls in the East. It wasn't just one guy who stepped in the shoes of Rose or the departed Asha. It was a group effort.
You know, you looked at the roster last year, you kind of scratch your head and go, how is this team going to get to the second round without Derrick Rose? But they did it with a group of role players, with a front line that was tough and nasty and rebounded well, and with great coaching, too.
13 feet away. Kept alive. Here's Felton, and the rejection by Smith. Butler with the ball, and Rose picks him up defensively. Clark kicks to Buck, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. A different look for New York. Hardaway's checked in for Felton, and it's Udrich in for Derrick Rose. Knicks trail by 8. Udrich dishes to Hardaway. Passes it to Bargnani. Murphy on him. Shoots a fader. Tries again. Here's Martin. And it's Martin again missing. And the Bulls with possession. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Snatched up. And that's a foul called on Beno Udrich. That's his first foul. Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for New York. Here's Smith. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Noah. Snell, guarded by Hardaway. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Smith outside. Pass to Wade. Feeds it to Murphy. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Got it off in time. The shot is off. That'll do it for the first half. Bulls lead by 8. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show at Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome to 2K Sports on an NBA Thursday night. Let's check out what went down in the first half. Chicago with the lead against New York. A dramatic advantage in the paint. They're getting right in close and converting the kind of buckets they want. Dwayne Wade has been productive. When a player does what he has, score more than 50% of his team points in one half, you wonder if he'll have anything left. On the Knicks side of things, they're managing to hang around. Hard to find a lot to like about their performance so far. They'll need to pay much better attention in the second half to the details. The details. Now let's head back out to the start of the second half. Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke take it away.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
A gorgeous view of the Chicago skyline as we welcome you back.
You know, after losing Jeremy Lin going into last season, guys, I think some fans were concerned that the team might slip back to isolation basketball and their offense would stagnate, but instead they flourished as a three-point shooting team.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, last year, Dwayne Wade set a career high for field goal percentage at over 52%. D. Wade said, quote, "Back when I had the team, I was the top player. I had to shoot shots I wasn't comfortable with. I made some, I missed a lot. I have a different role on this team. I don't have the ball all the time, so I need to take shots that come and understand which shots are my shots." Kevin, you gotta love the dedication to efficiency for the team's sake.
That's why he's a champion, Doris. Thanks. And back to the Knicks personnel moves, you got to give them a lot of credit going out and finding shooters and defenders and playmakers to surround their star players with.
Yeah, they ended up with Bargnani, putting him at the kind of the shooting 4 spot, adding another three-point threat. The Knicks are always going to be aggressive personnel-wise. This was already a good team, second-best record in the East, but you know they're looking to get better.
Now here's Rose. Shumpert with the screen for Stoudemire. He passes to Carmelo. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, you know, even from his college days at Syracuse, Carmelo has always had the ability to step up in crunch time and more often than not deliver. When the fourth quarter rolls around, he seems to take his game to another level.
Well, with the way that Melo is able to create his own shot, Steve, off the dribble or in the post, that makes him very valuable and dangerous, particularly in the fourth quarter. I mean, he's a guy that makes it really hard to defend him because he's so versatile.
None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You got to challenge him a little bit at least.
Shumpert passes to Carmelo. Back to Shumpert. 6 on the shot clock. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in.
And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they've got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
Back to Wade. He kicks it to Dang. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer, Heinrich. And the shot is good.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
And it's Rose penetrating. Can't get it to go. Right side, Boozer. Here's Dang. Oh, and that buzzer beater's good.
They've got it to double digits as we get set for the final quarter. That three has them fired up.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Bulls. They're up by 11. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. That free throw missing. And he's good on the second.
Well, the Bulls battled in last year's postseason. Got a Game 7 win in Brooklyn to sneak out of round 1 in what was one of the more interesting series of the first round, but then fell to the Heat in round 2.
And world peace with the basket on the assist by Felton.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap up since the start of the second half. They're starting to find the range.
Steve, the lasers are starting to do their thing. That's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Heinrich kicks to Butler. The Knicks pull it in. And for the Bulls, no Rose the whole time. And they had questions constantly being asked if he would return. But the team came together, Steve, and showed the Bulls aren't just a one-man show.
You know, they missed him, though, Kevin, and desperately. I thought they performed admirably, but they really needed him against the Heat. They were able to steal Game 1 in that Eastern Conference semifinal matchup, but without him, the Bulls just didn't have enough firepower to beat Miami.
Heinrich with it, now guarded by Shumpert. Butler dishes to Dang, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And a new group in for the Knicks. Bargnani is checked in for Chandler. Martin comes in for Amari Stoudemire. Hardaway's checked in for Shumpert. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Raymond Felton.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
The Bulls shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Doubled by Hardaway. Snell. Back to Butler. Pass to Clark. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And a new group in for the Knicks. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Bargnani. Stoudemire comes in for Kenyon Martin. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Metta World Peace. And it's a non-jumper in for Hardaway. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Anthony, the pass to Shumpert. No good on the three. Noah with it. The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. Rose against Dang. For three. Knocks down the trifecta.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Steve, and Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Dwayne Wade.